Today's subject, grouping provisions in the Payroll Tax Act. Hi, I'm Jeff Banks, the founder of Banks Consultancy, not your ordinary accountants, and these are our tidbits of the day. And unfortunately, although it's Valentine's Day, I have a subject that can be very, very dangerous when it comes to potential liabilities that employers or groups of people who have equal shareholders and what have you can be real worried about, and that's the grouping provisions of the Payroll Tax Act. Now, the Payroll Tax Boys, which is a state government-based tax, have this provision in their acts that groups employers together where they think that the ownership of those businesses are 50% or more owned by the same person. Now, that's a very important thing to understand. 50% or more will constitute the grouping, whether it be shareholders, directors, partners, or in the case of one particular section of the Payroll Tax Act, if the Payroll Tax Department deem you to be a group, they will put all your wages together and say you guys need to pay payroll tax across the board. Now, we've had a number of clients where they share some offices and they share a receptionist, and because their businesses are similar in name and what have you, the Payroll Tax Office came along and said, you guys are a group, even though you're different shareholders, different directors and different employees, other than this one person who was the receptionist for all the businesses. Payroll Tax Office decided that they were a group and charged them payroll tax across the whole lot of them. Now, this cost them thousands and thousands of dollars. Now, if you think you've got any issues regarding any of this sort of information, please do not hesitate. Contact us here at Banks Consultancy and we'll go through the issues with you and see if we can determine whether you need to be worried about the grouping provisions or whether you need to be worried about other things in that payroll tax legislation that will affect you. I'm Jeff Banks, I'm the founder of Banks Consultancy, and we are not your ordinary accountants.